Hello, everyone. Welcome to cricketworld.com, your daily guide to all that's happening in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. And we're going to be looking at the second semi final between India and Australia to be played at the DY Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai. As always, I've got my friend and colleague Nikhil Narayan to talk about this particular contest. Nikhil, it's going to be a humdinger of a contest because Australia are on a roll and India is trying to get their campaign back on track.
Absolutely, Chandresh. A massive, massive encounter, semi-final of the World Cup. India, the home favorites. Australia, the unbeaten team in the tournament. India finished fourth on the table with 3 wins from 7 matches. They lost to the big three, actually, Australia, England, South Africa. Their strength was batting second. Their strength actually was batting. They were the second best batting team after Australia. But very interestingly, Chandresh, all those in India's spin bowling unit, although it took the most number of wickets in the tournament, but also was the most expensive. Uh, the big team news from India's point of view is that Shefali Verma replaces Pratika Rawal, which is a major blow for India. Rawal was India's second highest scorer in the World Cup with 308 runs, which included a century against New Zealand and 75 versus Australia. And she formed a formidable duo with Smriti Mandana at the top of the order. For Australia, table toppers, as we said, 6 out of 7 matches, washout versus Sri Lanka, best batting average, best batting strike rate in the tournament, also best bowling average, best bowling strike rate. So all the numbers with them. Big team news. I think we're still uncertain whether captain and superstar batter Lisa Healy, who's got 200s in the tournament, will play the semi-final or not. She missed the matches versus England and South Africa. But overall, Chandesh, a massive, massive encounter. Uh, you rightly said, a humdinger of a contest on the cards.
Yeah, if you had to look at two key players to watch out for, who would they be from either side?
For Australia, Chandresh, I look at Ashley Gardner, 265 runs in 4 innings, striking at 128, 200s, both from under pressure situations when others in the top order had failed. 115 of 83 versus New Zealand from 113 for 4, then 104 of 73 versus arch rivals England from 68 for 4. So Ashley Gardner, absolutely fantastic with the bat in the middle order for Australia. And then Animal Sutherland, the world class all rounder, joint highest wicket taker of the World Cup with 15 wickets, average of 13. A fantastic middle order batter, also unbeaten, 98 and 3 wickets versus England. I think she'll be key for Australia with the ball and maybe also with the contributions in the middle order with the bat. As far as India is concerned, Chandresh, I think we're looking at Smriti Mandana, who's peaked at the right time for India. She started slow off the blocks in the tournament, but now is in top gear. Leading scorer in this World Cup, 365 runs, striking at 103, almost 1 ton, 250s, an absolutely stunning 109 versus New Zealand in what was a virtual quarterfinal. 88 of 94 versus England, 80 of 66 in another sublime performance against Australia. And then I think Deepti Sharma, the off spinner, who's the joint highest wicket taker with 15 wickets, is also going to be key for India. 4 for 51 versus England, her best performance. Very useful, hard hitting batter in the middle order, 50 versus England. I think Deepti Sharma is going to be key for India with the ball if they are to control Australia in the middle overs, Chandresh.
Okay, sounds interesting. And if I were to ask you to pick two key battles to that will define this contest,
Uh, I'm going to look at Smriti Mandana versus Annabel Sutherland when India's batting power play is on. I think that's going to be a crucial, crucial encounter. And then actually, I'm going to look at Ashley Gardner versus Deepti Sharma. I think Ashley Gardner will try and give the impetus in the death overs. Deepti Sharma, will try and restrict the Ashley Gardner to between overs, let's say 30 and 40. I think that could be a crucial phase of play when Gardner and Deepti Sharma face off with each other.
okay. Now the big one. What's happening at this venue? The venue DY Patil Stadium. How does it compare when it comes to numbers?
Yes, there's definitely an advantage batting first. The team batting first has won both the matches. There's been one washout. The highest score has been India's 340 for 3 versus New Zealand. So expect a lot of value of shots for the stroke makers. Interestingly, it's not a wicket for pacers at all. 10 wickets at an average of 46.5 in the tournament. Economy also on the higher side, 5.4. Spinners have done reasonably well, Chandresh. 24 wickets, average 26, economy rate of 5. So I think that's what in store for the DY Patil. I think win the toss, bat first could be the mantra in a high pressure game.
Okay, now the big question, Nikhil, who's winning this contest?
It's going to be a very tight contest. The group stage match, if you remember, also was a very good contest between India and Australia. India scored a record 330, but Australia chased that down, which was absolutely remarkable. I think it's going to be a cracker jack of a contest. Australia, yes, has the marginal advantage, but if Elisa Healy does not play, I think it's almost even Steven. She's a massive, massive player for Australia, Chandresh. So we'll have to have a look at that. I think overall, I'm going to give Australia just let's say a 55% chance of winning. Uh, but India is the home team. They'll have the backing of the crowd. Head to head is with Australia, though. You know, they have they have played. These two teams have played 14 matches. Australia has actually won 12, and India has won just two since 2020. In overall World Cups, also Australia has won 11. India has just won three of the 14 matches they have played. So. Although the head-to-head, even in the big tournaments, is with Australia, I think it's going to be a very tight contest. The home support will be with India. Marginal favorites Australia, but don't be surprised if India pull off a surprise at the DY Bottle Stadium.
Let's see what happens. What do you think about this contest? Let us know on in comments. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on all our videos, and be part of the conversation that Nikhil and I are having right here. That's it for now. We'll be back soon. Till then, take good care of yourselves. It's goodbye and God bless from both Nikhil and myself.